Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, 'tis me, Crazy DDIE, Crazy Eddie from Bigger Boat Collectibles at 14 in Osborne, reminding you that if you want it, we got it. We ain't got it, we'll get it. So get it while getting's good. Got a couple things to show you guys today, some things that are really awesome to me. You guys might not feel the same way or whatever, but these things are really nostalgic. They bring back a lot of memories from some of my favorite childhood memories, actually. Loved Halloween when I was growing up. It was one of my favorite holidays. And whenever I went trick-or-treating, my parents would take me to like Osco Drug or Jack's or Kmart back in the day. A lot of you people probably don't even remember what those stores are, but we used to have them. Jack's used to be over there where, then was Shopco and stuff. Before it was Ollie's. It was Shopco, and before that it was Jack's. And then the Kmart was over there where Dick's Sporting Goods is. Here in Burlington, if you're familiar with the area, just a little history there for you. We go to Kmart or Jack's or, one of those places to get a Halloween costume. And our Halloween costumes back in the day weren't as fancy as they are now. They came in these boxes just like this. This is a Ben Cooper costume. This is He-Man Masters of the Universe. You get a box like this. The whole costume was in it. You take the lid off and had these, this old box that came off. Had these old plastic masks just like this that you put on your face with this little rubber band held on. These were horrible to wear, when it was cold out or whatever, or hot, whatever, you're sweating and they're digging in. And it had this vinyl costume in here like this that you would put on your body. Most of them were short sleeves, so I don't know. They were kind of cool. They were cool. They're nostalgic, detailed, whatever. But you had if it was cold out, you had to wear a coat over it, so it kind of took away a little bit of the effect of the costume. But anyways, I loved it anyways because Halloween was my favorite time of year. I could dress up as some of my favorite superheroes or villains or whatever. I loved Dracula. I was a big horror movie fan back then. I was a He-Man fan, so I dressed up as He-Man one year or whatever. So, but that's a Ben Cooper costume. Back in the day, Ben Cooper made costumes. Collegeville made some in the boxes like that. And then I think Ruby's costumes kind of bought out Ben Cooper and stuff like that during the Tylenol thing when somebody put poison Tylenol back on the shelf at some stores in Chicago, and a couple of people died, or that kind of destroyed Halloween somewhat because parents got scared and didn't want to let their kids go trick-or-treating, so they started the safe trick-or-treating, which was indoors. These costumes didn't do so well indoors. They're hot and, whatever, so kind of got away from that a little bit, which sucks. Kind of, ruined my childhood a little bit. Thanks, whoever did that. That was awesome. But anyways, some of these did survive. I got a couple of them. I got a G.I. Joe. I got Hulk Hogan. I got He-Man, stuff like that. So if you want to check some of these out, stop by Bigger Boat Collectibles at 14 in Osborne, and you can check it out. But that's not what I'm going to show you. What I'm going to show you are these NECA figures that NECA put out. And there's a little figurine that... Can you give me one of them? Yeah. Not that one, though. A normal one. Is there a normal one? Nope, no normal ones. Anyways, NECA put these little figures out. If you're not familiar with NECA, they put out horror figures, movie figures, stuff like that they're really good quality. I showed one. I'm giving one away in this box here. Let me grab it out of here. Here we go. This is the Dracula one. It's a little action figure dressed up. No, I think that's Dracula. It is, yeah. And he's wearing the little Ben Cooper costume. He's got the little plastic mask, and he's got the vinyl costume on it. And he's even got a little, you can kind of see it up in there, the little bucket, pumpkin bucket, trick-or-treat bucket. So this, I love these things, because I think I had this costume when I was a kid, too. Matter of fact, I might even have the mask up there on the wall. No, we might have. I think I had a mask like that up there on the wall in a frame that somebody bought. But these things are really, they're retro, they're nostalgic. Love these things. Put one of these in the giveaway that we're going to do. But I got some different ones I was going to show you today because they did some movie ones. Like this Sam from Trick or Treat. That is pretty cool. If you ever seen the movie Trick or Treat, I'm sorry about the glare. Can't really get away from it because of the light. But he's Sam from Trick or Treat. If you ever seen that movie, that's awesome. There's what the costume looks like without the glare. It's got the little bucket. I guess I should have showed you the one on the back of here too. It doesn't show it on the back of this one, but there's all the different ones. They have the creature, they have a devil, they have Frankenstein, the mummy, a phantom, Dracula, devil 9.3, not sure what that is, a skeleton, vampire girl, and a witch. And those are cool from Ben Cooper. Put that in there. So you see, I showed you the Sam from Trick or Treat. We got, you guys remember this? Return of the Living Dead. Love that show. And this is Tarman. So you can't really see it because of the glare or whatever. It's got a little brain. There, this is the Tarman one. This is I don't think they actually made a Tarman costume, and they definitely didn't make Sam because this movie didn't come out until, 2007 or something like that? I don't know. I may be wrong, but I don't think they made a Tarman costume or whatever. But they did do this guy. They did do Jaws. So, and this is what the Jaws costume looked like. There's that. So this is nostalgic. Love this. Jaws is one of my favorite horror movies. Probably in the top 10, top 5. Also, they got Terrifier didn't come out, but they got this one, Terrifier. They did not have this as a costume as a kid because this movie didn't come out until here 2000-ish. That's cool. They got Alien, if you like Alien. They have Predator. They have It from Pennywise, or from they have Pennywise from It. I don't have those in the shop currently. Well, I might have. I don't think I do. But they also got another one of my top 5 horror movies, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface. Love it. The box art on these things is cool. And they got Halloween, Michael Myers. Love this one. The box art, again, like I said, is... I don't think they had Leatherface for Michael Myers, even though the movies were out. I don't think they did Halloween costumes of them back in the day. So, but these are awesome. Love these things. Got a couple of each one. So if you guys want to stop by the Bigger Boat Collectibles, grab you one. They're really retro, or really nostalgic. They're retro. They're not old. They're not vintage. These are new toys, or action figures, or collectibles, whatever you want to call them. But they're nostalgic. Like I said, these costumes, they bring back memories, these little figures. Back in the day of dressing up like this as a young lad and going out and fetching candy on Halloween night. Anyways, if you watched this far in the video, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Please follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Don't forget about our drawing. We're going to probably do here the next day or so. I was hoping to do it today, but we're still trying to figure out the whole randomizer thing on the follower thing. Also, don't forget to bring in a non-perishable food item to donate to the City of Hope Foundation for those less fortunate. And I'll give you 10% off of an item in the store if you do that. If you bring in a food item, non-perishable food item. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. If you have any of these figures, which ones you got, let me know which ones you're looking for, if you're looking for any. But most of all, stop by Bigger Boat Collectibles at 1400 Osborne and grab you some for your collection or hobby. Until next time, guys, this is Crazy Eddie saying, see you soon.